Okay guys, so this is a Electrolux dishwasher, integrated one, and the heating element's gone. So I'm just going to suss out what I need to do. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think, is take this front foot plate off. Looks to be 6 screws to undo there, so I'll do that. So I've got the front off. I can't see anything that looks like the new heating element part. So it looks like I'm going to have to take the base off here. So looking at this, it looks like there's a screw at the back here, one at each side. Take that off next. Just unscrew this leg from here, from the back leg. Okay, so that's the base off. There was the adjusting screw was located in there, so that just comes off. So we've got the base off now. Look for the part that I need to replace. Okay guys, so that's the new part, and the part that we're replacing looks to be here with this yellow sticker on. So the front of the machine now is resting on the table, just to give you an idea, and the back is here, which is where I took that pin off for the rear adjusting leg. So it looks like I've got a few wires to take off, and obviously this clip here needs to come off, because that clip there for that hose is this hose here, and this hose, I don't know if you can see guys, but it's there at the back just behind those. So I've got a few wires to take off there. Here, that looks as though it slides round into this, muck on my finger, onto that clip. So there's the new one, so it looks as though it goes there. I'm going to have a go at doing that, okay. So far there was this piece of polystyrene, which is a flood sensor here. I've just taken that off just for, oops, hoses are coming all over the place. Just to make it a bit easier, so that was located here. I don't think I need to do anything there. Taking 2 earth wires off around the back there. I took a photograph of them before I took them off. And now that thing that was annoying me, the thing that was here, which is the flood sensor, I've just moved that out of the way. So it just unclips easy. The thing I can see now needs doing is we took the 2 earth wires off, which are on there on the new part, and then there's a connector there which needs to come off to be able to fit this new heating element part, and I can see that it's just there, the brown and blue wire, so that needs to come off next. I'm doing that next. And that was straightforward. It just literally just pulled off, so you just get your hand around there and pull it off. Okay, next guys was this clip here. I used this tool here, which is called a pump spanner, I think. It's a rusty thing. You squeeze that together and I've pushed it up out of the way, so it actually unclamps from the plastic here. So it's just on the rubber now, so that should allow this to rotate once I've done the other one at the other side. Here, this one. So I'll do the same with that one. Push it with the spanners and get it onto the rubber there. Guys, I've taken the rubber hose off this one. This is an annoying guard for the electrical bits, and I'm going to do the same with this, but I might need to just unclip this or cannibalise it. I don't know yet. It's just annoying. It just protects a few electrical bits. Right, further to that, it's not at the other side, the other clip. Looking at there's just one, one there and one there, so they're quite accessible. So it's the only 2 there is, because when I look at the new pump, there's that one there, and then there's nothing at the back, but then there's the one at the side there. So those are the 2 on the new, not the pump, the new heating element, and those are the 2 that we're going to be trying to get round to unscrew that off. Okay, I've got it out. It was a bit tricky because of the stupid guard, which I'm not sure I'm going to put back on again. But the motor just hangs free now, and it actually pivots onto some rubbers. So I didn't realise that, but it makes it easier to put the new one back in. I don't think I'm going to bother with the guard, putting the new one back in. I'll just make sure the electrical parts aren't touching each other. Probably use a bit of insulating tape or gaffer tape or something. Alright, so it's a question of putting the new one in. Okay, so we found the old seal. Can you see that? It goes in there, yeah. So that's the old pump. Got the new pump with new seal. That's going to go on there, and then we're going to offer it back up onto this now hinged motor. And struggle away, brute force and ignorance again. Okay. Just forgot to tell you, I've taken the clips off from the old pump with the trusty pump spanners and put them on the new pump. Clear of the part that's going to go over the plastic. So I'll just drop these down when we've got it on. So we're learning as we're going along here. The motor here just hooks on to a couple of rubber things there that just slides in to those things. So that's come off now, as has that earth wire which goes onto a terminal on the side of the motor here. So that probably makes it a bit easier now for me to put this back on, and then it's just going to push up into those rubber things. And then there's a pump here that my assistant's got. Keep the seal to that because that came off down here somewhere, just to give access better access. Okay, so we lined it up with the making sure the seal was in, and we've lined it up and then rotated it round so that it's gone into its previous location. Okay, next to use these lugs here and put them up into the depths where it's supposed to just hang. Then we'll swivel it round and get the pipes onto that one, and where's the other one? And that one. Okay. Right guys, so I couldn't get the guard on, too difficult. But I've got it on. It's actually quite straightforward. It just goes up into those those rubbers there, which obviously for sound deadening, because that's why it's suspending on rubbers. But dead easy just to swing it back into place and put the clips back on. Minus the guard, so I might do a bit of wire protection with some gaffer tape because I've got no guard on there now. So, okay, reverse procedure of putting the base back on now. Okay, I've put the flood sensor on. I just clip back into place. That pump, that just easily went back in, but it's got no new seal for that one that I had to take off to get this in. So we're just going to see see if it's going to leak when I use it. I'm going to use a little bit of insulating tape just to put a shield down here because we took the old shield off. But otherwise, I think it's just going to be straightforward getting the back wheel pinion into there, getting it onto the ratchet there, so that it does the back leg. Put the back leg in and clip the base back in. Okay. Right guys, right, so we did the dishwasher element, which is there, all fine, still not heating up. So what I found is just here, there was the heating thermostat, and it had a multi connector connected to it. Literally just unclips, just undo that tab, and it just clips out. Gotta get that wire out of the way. So those two, and it just clipped out. Now it only goes back in one way because there's a knot that makes it so that it only goes in one way. There, that groove. So it'll only go back in one way, hopefully, and we'll see how we go. Okay, yeah, there's the knot on that end. Well, I call it a knot, I don't know what it's called. So, right, I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to order the part, and I'm going to leave it disconnected and just see if that will heat anything up, because it might just get hotter and hotter and hotter, but I'll be careful of that. I'll just see if it works with that disconnected. Okay. Okay, so the dishwasher's mended. We put new thermostat in, put the new heating element in. Just a few little tricks that I was going to point out to you for putting the base back on. So if this is the base of the dishwasher, that's the rear leg there. Two front legs go in here. And the base basically has to go fit under a lip that's here, which is steel. So that's the back of the dishwasher. But this lip, this plastic has to go under that lip. And there's two tabs there, which are on here, a little plastic tab. And if you put it at 45 degrees, like I've got on here, to get it under this lip at the back, it will just ping into place with two plastic tabs going in, and it will just pop into place. Once that's into place, then also on the underside of the lid, as you saw, there's the screw for the rear leg. That just clips on there and at the back. And then you put the front legs on and put the rear leg on. And that's how we did that. For the thermostat, the new thermostat comes with a new O-ring, and it literally is a push fit into two clips either side of it. And the thermostat has the split like that. That fitted nicely. The dishwasher is working perfectly now. So it's just a straightforward. So all you need for doing this whole repair was one Phillips screwdriver and the pump spanners, and that's it. So job done. Okay, thank you.